Lunchy is joining. That's good.
Full house.
Full house, mate. Full house.
Interesting.
You're still letting them practice at the moment. Qualifying will be done a little bit differently. It'll be done, the grid will be based on reverse championship order. That's
Right.
the heat race for qualifying, and then that will set the grid for the 20-minute main race. Then, of
Right.
course, we have Suzuka right up.
Okay. It's very different, but it's going to be interesting as well. Actually have to
Oh, yeah,
race for your
absolutely.
position. Let's see. Let's do this on my phone.
She's trying to make the bloody... He's trying to make the Unimog work. Oh, my God. That is ridiculous. I can tell you right now, that is not going to work. Alright, so we're basically ready whenever you are, mate, so just give us the
Very
word.
well. Alright, let me just quickly share this. And then we'll be up and running. Let's get the thumbnail prepared. Alright, everyone watching this stream, let me know if you can hear J Jeff as well. Just so we can check that.
What's that? Yeah, everyone's on the grid, we're ready to go. Real Sam, of course, can't do this one because he has a race ban from 2 weeks ago where he unfortunately copped too many penalties at his home race at United Arab Emirates. He has Marina 50 2 weeks ago. Of course, that was the last round before he had to postpone this one up to this week.
Still got very...
So we're basically ready to go, mate. You ready to go, Mr. Genius? And just make sure everyone is ready here. Oh, the rain's just starting now. Here we go. Oh. Going to be interesting. The rain will definitely make things very interesting. All right. Everyone's ready to go. The grid's just about to, the race for the qualifying is just about to start. 10-minute qualifying race. Genius. What are your thoughts on this one, mate? Reverse grid. About to get everything underway. Here we go then. Everyone's ready to go. Stingray leads off the field as he was the last driver to enter in tin tops, and that is why he is currently in first position. Christie following close behind. Everyone else trying to get their own bit of underway. Everyone coming out of the first corner now, coming into turn number 2. Must remember that everyone is banned from wall riding. So if people are indeed wall riding, they will be disqualified. So we need to keep a close eye on that one. DRG still leading them onto the field. Let's see if we've got the battles later in the field. GCOR currently in 6th position. Starting dead last, of course, as he is the championship leader at the moment. CO2 trying to get the best of everyone here. Lunch, of course, that unit not working for him, so he's in dead last already. My goodness me, of course. HRC rolls currently in the lead at the moment. DRJ following him closely behind, as well as Padrome. Padrome, of course, is definitely one to watch out for as he's dominated good the first championship round before coming back in Yas Marina 2 weeks ago. Unfortunately finishing second that time around, which was quite surprising. Padrome, TRJ, currently fighting it out at the moment for second position. Padrome gets the better of him, and now he's in second place. Janky Whip now also joining the fight. It's an all-American fight for P2 here for the qualifying race. Golden Sam. Must remember that there will be rain here, so we also have to keep an eye on that. CO2 is lit at the moment, fighting for 7th position. NWR Stevie far behind them now. Christie in 10th place. Not the start he would have wanted, as he did start way at the front of the grid. Jensen having a bit of trouble now. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but he was definitely involved in some kind of incident. That 917 clearly not working for him. I've definitely done some testing with him before this event, and that 917, it does give him quite a hard time, at least in this circuit. Everyone already lapping Lancia. Jesus. Oh no. I could have told you that better work, mate. Oh no. Rummel's at the moment still to the grid. Rummel's currently in P1. Janky Whip and Padrome following him just a second behind now. DRJ in 4th, currently falling in hands of Gold for P5. Dan as well in 6th position. He is slowly catching up to Gold. not too far behind. Focus on a bit. 7th position, NWR threatening him just a little bit, just half a second behind, and that is very quickly. That's very quickly closing the gap. Coming down to a 10.5 now, going into the first corner. NWR Stevie and CO2 still fighting for 7th position at the moment. Just coming out of the banking now. CO2 is now in 8th position. The birthday boy currently in 8th at the moment. Turning 24 today. Happy birthday, CO2, to you. NWR Stevie just crushing out onto the wall. That's not going to help him very much, as that gives CO2 7th. Lid currently in 9th place. In the Skyline GTR R34. That right front definitely giving him a hard time at the moment. Of course, this truck is very hard on the right front tyre. Romroll's also struggling as Janky Webb now. He's currently in 1st position at the moment. Clearly overtaking HRC Rolls a few moments ago. HRC Rolls, you can definitely tell that tyre, that front right tyre, is definitely going to give him a hard time for the part of this race. Ron Rolls and Padrone now fighting it out. Now as Padrone as well is having some trouble with that right front tyre. It'll be interesting to see if the rain does indeed come. I highly doubt it does, but that'll definitely throw a spanner in the works for anyone involved here, especially Janky Webb. Ron Rolls and Padrone still fighting for 2nd and 3rd place. Best mates, obviously, as you see them quite frequently in the GT7 server. So these guys definitely have raced together before in multiple other championships. Gold still in 4th place. Just under 2 minutes away now, or just over 2 minutes away now. TRJ, he is also struggling with that front right tyre. Lancia getting in the way of everyone again. That's definitely going to hurt CO2. Christie clearly not happy about the tyre wear. Oh my goodness me, that front right is almost destroyed. How is he going to cope in the race? Interceptor up to 10th now after having an incident early in the race. We are just up to 90 seconds in this qualifying race now. Janky Webb holds the lead. Currently, HRC Rolls in 2nd, Padrone in 3rd, Gold in 4th. The main fight we're focusing on at the moment, though, is Padrone and HRC Rolls. I don't believe rain is going to come anytime soon. Janky Webb just getting the better of everyone. Viper almost 8 seconds away from P2. Padrone now is also struggling with that right front tyre. Oh my goodness me, it's going to be a race of the right front tyres. Clearly, as both Hadrome and HRC Rolls now have a puncture. Let's see what Gold's tyre wear is like now. In third place, just over halfway through tyre wear, but it seems like his Mercedes GTR, sorry, is definitely doing wonders for him, at least for the moment. Battle for P6 now. TRJ TRJ CO2 and NWR Stevie. TRJ behind. Also another person struggling for right front tyre wear. I think this rain is definitely going to be the saviour of a lot of people. As Janky Whip now, he comes over to the final corner of High Speed Ring. The long straight and him is the only thing between him and the P1 now, as he takes P1 and pole position. Janky Whip takes pole position. Gold in second place with the Mercedes GTR securing second place and a spot on the front. Hadrome and HRC Rolls complete row number 2. Shotto and CO2 all for the last position in row 3. CO2 just getting it. NWR Stevie, PRJ in row number 4. Interceptor and Split currently going to be in row number 5. Christie also being lapped. Unfortunately, Christie and driver that will definitely set. That is the grid now set now. Let's just take a look at the results now. Janky Whip in first with that Viper. Gold in second, following him on the front row of the grid. Hadrome and HRC Rolls complete grid the second row of the grid. Sam and CO2 row number 3. Andrew Stevie and out completing row number 4. Interceptor and Slit complete row number 5. Christie and driver H now complete row number 6, and Lancia, of course, in the very last position on the grid. 3 laps down in the Unimog. Few people currently protesting that someone has ridden the wall quite a few times. Few people might want to save the replay because that's definitely going to be quite interesting.
Wait, stream. A second. How do I fix? Chat.
Yeah, still hearing you at the moment, mate. So still, yeah.
You're still not hearing me in the party.
Oh, yeah, I'm hearing you now. Yeah, I'm hearing you now. You must have just muted yourself.
Wait, what? Maybe in the party.
Yeah, like the whole time, like we were racing in the it was the qualifying race. We couldn't hear you, so but we're hearing you now. So um, are you currently using earphones or anything at the moment, mate, or are you just using the controller speaker? Okay. Yeah, I still can't. Maybe just use the controller speaker today, mate, because like it seems to be having a bit of trouble, at least for today. Oh, fucking rip. Yeah, because genius, we can't, we can't hear you, mate. It keeps on dropping out for some reason. I know. Yeah.
Actually, wait. Is it there? There. That's it. That's it. Okay. 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 We're back.
Okay, what was the issue, buddy?
I don't know. Something to do with the connection. It just wasn't working. I should just
We
twist
can
it
definitely
around.
hear you loud and clear now.
Alright, perfect, perfect. Wow. I thought something was wrong, like, in terms of the party itself.
Yeah,
That's crazy. I'm thinking, what's
I
going
was
on? How
hearing
can
you,
you
it
hear
was
me?
just, yeah,
Ah,
constant dropouts and all that.
it's good
Anyway,
to be back, though.
CO2's setting the grid now for the race. I'm pretty sure he's just about... hang on. Has the grid been set?
Looks like it.
I think it has been set, yeah. So we're ready to go. I think driver's just AFK for the moment, so we'll have to wait for him.
Okay, so that means the whole time stream couldn't hear me.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you.
Wow, I thought... That's crazy.
Yeah,
Well,
that's crazy.
Man. Well, that I was watching in silence then, I guess. It was an interesting watch. I mean, obviously that taught us what? Right front tyre, that's going to be the big Achilles heel of a lot of the drivers. Especially the cars
Oh,
they've
yeah,
chosen.
absolutely.
I think Janky and Gold are in a good position because they're going to be able to stay out for a lot longer than other people, and strategy wise that's going to help them, especially if the rain doesn't come quickly. Then they can stay out for as long as possible and just wait and then pit for the intermediates or full wets. Let's see the weather again, because obviously I'm a chaos agent. I like the serious rain. RO6 RO7 is looking good.
Yeah, you can blame me for that one, mate. A lot of the drivers don't like me. Not
Come
like
on.
me when he found out there was rain.
Come on, man. RO2, RO3, that's not rain, man. You need RO6, 7, 8. Wait for the game to add RO9 soon. That's what we need. It's not rain if you're using the int, you
Mate,
need the
they'll
full
just
wets.
be racing on boats then.
So be it. So be it. So be it. If they've got to bring out a whole new tyre, that's perfect, because all this RO2 intermediate tyre nonsense that you can still stay on the slicks now. Need a proper test. Might get it here. High speed ring. High speed, high stakes. Excited for this one.
Just about ready to get underway now. Unfortunately, CO2, oh sorry, not CO2, driver had to go AFK. We were trying to wait for him, but he's taken a bit too long, so it looks like driver won't be racing today then. about ready to get underway. There is some rain in that practice. Starting to see a little bit of drizzle.
Okay.
Rightio. We're just about ready to get underway now. Had a bit of a delay due to technical issues, but genius, we can now hear you, mate, so we're ready to go.
More than ready.
Everyone's ready to go. We're just waiting on the start, the rolling start. Janky Whip leading the field away. Gold in P2. And let's remember, those are the current championship leaders at the moment. As we go green, Janky Whip in first, Gold in second, which is also the order of the championship at the moment. So these two will definitely be going head to head in this one.
I think the key is they can't let Janky Whip pull away the same way they did the last time. Gold's got to stay with him, but obviously you've got drivers behind who are looking to get past him, obviously because they have less durability on those tyres. They're eager to get past. Look at that on the outside. Ron rolls just like that.
Ron rolls, what a great start from him. As we saw earlier, that car is definitely fast, but it also ruins the front right fast as well. So he needs to get a move on if he wants to have any chance of winning today.
Very much so. And he's right on the move on, already up to second place. But again, Janky Whip just pulling away, getting a gap, so he can have a bit of daylight between himself and the rest of the field, and that's going to do him the world of good. Goes back on the inside. He's looking to recover. Couldn't quite do it right there. He's going to have to bide his time, wait, and try again. Pandrum also passes to third place, and second lap has begun.
Well, there seemed to be a bit of contact there between CO2 and NWR Stevie. CO2 apologising to Stevie now, but I didn't see exactly what happened, but everyone seems to be fine, at least for the moment.
Neither did I, but it's good to see that the sportsmanship of the race still very much intact. Sometimes it's not a need to go straight to the stewards. You can just quickly apologise and move on, as we see right there. Look at this again.
Janky Whip now already pulling away.
Already 2.2 seconds. We're only just finishing the second lap. This is amazing. He's really dialed in. He's locked in. He's locked in. Up to goal. He's down to fifth place as well. He lost another position.
His car doesn't seem to be very far highway though. That's going to help him, especially in the rain, because the rain will not last. So he might be able to run intermediates when the rain stops. So he'll still be able to run intermediates because of the tyre wear. At least his car is good.
He's lost another position, down to seventh place. TRJ just getting past him, and then he tries to counter, but he can't do it. Gold is just falling backwards here. But then again, he's playing the long game, as you said, J. Jeff. He's playing the long game in this one. Can't let it get into his head that he's losing all these positions. He needs to just focus on consistency, no mistakes, and then he's there to look at that. Round the outside. He's impatient. What a move.
Oh my goodness me.
Goodness me indeed.
Classic genius quote there. That was not intentional, to be honest.
That's something special.
Golden Interceptor now, Golden Jensen, sorry. Currently fighting for position number 5 as Lancia now in the Unimog getting laps again. My goodness me.
I'm thinking, did he enter the Unimog as a joke or something?
He did. I'm pretty sure he thought it might have worked, but I don't know. He must be joking a little bit, but at least he's getting. Rumroll's now, even though it's a 2.7 second lead, it doesn't seem to be pulling away too much like he did in the qualifying race.
Different ball game here. I think they're more, I don't know. I mean, if I was on a track here, the weather's definitely on my mind, because you know for a fact the rain is going to come. So you're just thinking about that as well. You don't want to do too much. Like, you don't want to burn your tyres too much, because you don't know exactly when it will come. You know it was going to come eventually. So you want to just, you know what I mean, just lock in so that you don't have to pit before it comes, so then you're going to lose even more time. So I don't think anyone's really going full force, especially those that their cars don't really allow for the tyres to be taken that far. Like Rumroll's right here, Padron.
Rumroll's has crashed into the wall. He's definitely wall riding, but those guys seem to be wall riding, so that's definitely going to take them to the stewards box after this race.
Not a good start, and you can see for Rumroll's, his front right's already halfway down. So, and you look at Padron's tyres, he's taking a lot more care with it. That's probably why he's dropping back, taking a bit more care of his tyres. Because again, it's a long race, 20 minutes. A lot of things can happen in 20 minutes, so you've got to take that into account. We're going to see him coming to the pits. I think in a couple laps.
This is probably the equal longest race they've had so far. Of course, we must remember all previous races have been 50 kilometres. This one just being in time rather than distance.
So a whole different story could be written right here.
At least for the moment, Jensen seems to be flying in that 917k. He's making decent progress compared to his starting position, but I have seen that car in the rain. It is no easy feature to drive that. But
Gold's got him on the outside again.
Outside again. That was definitely moved the race, at least so far. Jensen and Gold fighting it out for position at the moment. We must remember that Gold Division B leader, also Division A leader, and Interceptor is just 10 points behind him, but Interceptor does need to get a move on if he wants to challenge for the championship at Bathurst in a week's time.
Business end of the season as well, so points crucial. Points crucial. But look at this, Gold's put distance on him already. Daylight between him and Jensen. Looking at Rumroll's tyres as well, it's not looking good.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see a little bit of rain. There's rain.
Here we go. And a late Christmas present for Rumroll's.
I think that's going to be the saving grace for Rumroll now. The rain coming just in time, but the rain definitely needs to get a bit heavy if he wants to switch to the intermediate tyres.
Definitely, I think it's a bit too late, you know. It's not picking up the pace. It needs to pick up the pace here, and it's not.
The rain
really.
is definitely getting heavier.
I mean, is it worth the risk? Box now. I mean, Janky's done it. Janky's in. So does he follow the leader?
Boxed in already. That's that is an interesting strategy.
Everyone else staying out, so no one's following the leader.
That the other guys don't.
Oh, Gold's in. So only Gold and Janky going into the pit. Oh, Stevie's in too. So half and half really. So this is going to be a real gamble. Will the gamble pay off for Janky? There wasn't really much need for him to do it, to take the risk, but he takes it anyway.
I think he's just covering because he can definitely see something on the weather radar. He wanted to be sure that he didn't want to lose the car too much, you know?
I think so. With Rumroll's, I think he should have taken that gamble and boxed early, because look at the state of that right front. Padron's catching him rapidly now. He's reeling him in. He sees the car ahead is wounded. It's a shell of its former self, and just like that he can now close in, and I'm pretty sure they're both going to be heading down to pit lane at the end of the lap. There we go, yeah, both of them making their way down. So
Ron Rolls now, just pitting now. Pedro following him in behind. Everyone needs to pit now. There is no question about it.
the rain is getting serious.
Janky Whip's strategies seem to have worked, at least for the moment. Let's see if he comes out ahead, and I'm pretty sure he is. He's coming out ahead. That strategy, that's definitely him. Ron Rolls is on the floor. He must see heavier rain coming.
I'm saying it's always going to be worth that. Because especially we saw what, RO6, RO7, that's always potential for full wets. I mean, you've got to have that foresight. Has he just won up the field with that decision?
Shotto has no wets. He can't pit for wets. That is a disaster for him.
Financial error. Logistics error. Oh man, look at it sliding. Oh man.
He's not gonna. There's no way he's going to save that car now. That's going to hurt him in the championship.
He's cooked. My days. He needs to buy the tyres before Suzuka, that's for sure. Make sure he has them.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Get them on the plane. Oh, Romrose has been overtaken here by Padron. They're still battling. Side by side.
Currently fighting for P2.
He's going to get him back. Good stuff. But still time for revenge from Padron. Can he get to the inside, to the outside? Not quite. Maybe he could pull off a madness on the brakes. But I don't think it's worth it at this stage. And it's playing into Romro's hands right here because the rain is getting extremely severe. I think he has just 500 IQ play to put on the wets.
Yes, he definitely indeed saw heavier rain. Jerome has lost slightly, and so has Ron. That car seemingly difficult to constrain in the wet conditions. Janky Whip on the intermediates. Let's see how the tyres end up going for him in this part of the race. The rain is definitely getting heavier though. So he might need to pit again. Oh, seems to be all to play for P2 at the moment. Patrome and Rum Rolls fighting as hard as they can for P number 2 at the moment.
It's tough though for Janky. Like, I think like actually to be fair, he is actually pulling away now, but I feel like every lap he stays out, it's going to get easier and easier for Ron Rolls to catch him.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can definitely see this. The gap, is definitely coming down. It was 13 seconds, or 13.5 seconds. Now it's only down to 12.5 seconds. This, of course, will be the most problematic section of the track, at least for him, on the intermediate tyres.
He's doing a good job at it now, though. Jensen also went on the
keeping that 917 planted.
So Janky posted 113.4. Let's see what Romrose does. I think it could be like a 1, what? Let's see.
His last lap was 113.1. He is ever so slightly faster.
It's still raining. It's still raining, so let's just see then if the prediction comes true. He needs to start getting the move on. Does Romrose, because obviously getting to the point now, 6 minutes remaining. There's not very many laps left in the race, so he needs to start closing that gap down if he's going to have a chance of victory here. a lot of gaps being created now. It's reaching that point now. I like to say it a lot, but it's getting to that point now where it's a chess match. It's a stalemate between the cars. It's now just, it's less of the on track, it's more of the mental. Do you have the bravery and the mental fortitude to survive these late race periods? Because especially at this point in the season, this is where the championship could be decided. You have to be able to dig deep and just focus solely on the race. Don't focus on anyone else around you. Truly just dial in and put yourself first in this situation. Ron Rose needs to close down.
He did slide just a little bit coming out of turn. That car, it definitely be too easy to control on the wet, as I believe the rain's now stopped. So maybe the wet tyres wasn't the play here. It must have been intermediates was the it might have been the best decision. Jensen also on the full wet tyres as well. It seems both Romrolls and Jensen are definitely going to struggle towards the end of the race. Or not struggle necessarily, but they'll definitely be slower.
This is darky. It's just the way the weather changes and evolves. Because we thought, oh, yeah, but this is a 500 IQ strategy for Romrolls, and then it just backfires completely. So now, at this stage of the race, I mean, he might have to watch out behind him. Oh gosh.
Oh, that was a bit of a close one.
That was very close. My days.
I think Lancia did ghost, so I might not have seen it.
I mean, that's a scary sight.
Gold now still holding a 4th position. That'll definitely help him in the Division A championship. Obviously, I don't think he could challenge for the overall championship at the moment. But it all comes down to Bathurst then. Well, Suzuka then Bathurst, where we must remember that Bathurst is double points, so that's definitely going to be interesting. If Janky Whip has a bad race at Bathurst, then Gold could still win the championship.
Gaps increasing.
Just under 3 minutes remaining.
First and second, gaps increasing. Game over for Romrolls here in terms of winning this race.
Never say never, genius, because Janky Whip at any moment he could definitely make a bit of a mistake, and one spin is all it takes for him to lose P2 or P1. Sorry.
Very true. Very true. You can never forget anything in these last stages. But then again, in this kind of situation, the chances are pretty bleak now. The strategy failed. It's going to be sheer luck that wins in this race now. And look at this behind. Padrome is catching it. So you're going to have to worry about that now. So a lot of things could go wrong here for Romrolls. Not on a good tyre, and of course track is drying up, and plus opposition behind him that could affect the driving, that could force an error. That's probably a way past for Padrome, just to force an error out of Romrolls rather than trying to work to get the move done himself.
I indeed think the main concern for Romrolls now is Padrome behind, but the gap seems to have a steady, it seems to be steady at the moment, currently sitting at 2 seconds. It did go down to 1.9, 1.8 before, but then Romrolls just extended it ever so slightly, so it might not be as much of an issue as we might have think, as there seems to be no other fights out on the track at the moment.
And Padrome is cutting into this gap. Really took a lot out of that gap in the last 2 corners. And that's going to be his
he
strength.
did.
That's going to be his strength around this track. It's that middle section of the lap. He's just really eating time out, and he could probably set this up now, because I think we've got one last lap here before 20 minutes expires. And yeah, I mean, this could potentially be easy prey for Padron right now. Got to get out of the way, and they do. Get into the wall. You might try it now. Under braking, you've got to prefer Padron. It's getting close.
It's definitely getting close. This is going to be the final lap of the race as well.
Here we go. Jensen finishing
Jensen
fifth.
and NWR Stevie already passing the line.
And there he goes, he's passed. Easy as you like. Second place is his.
Padron now in P2.
Here comes Janky Whip though, to the line.
He comes across the line, takes P number 1, and he also takes the fastest lap, so that will definitely help him out with 1 extra point in the championship. Padron and Romerol's now clearly leading the podium positions. Padron taking P number 2, HRC Romerol in P number 3, Gold in 4th place. The last driver to finish. DOT also takes 2 points. So when it comes down to Suzuka, if he is the top Division B driver, he will seal the championship in Division B. So that's definitely something else we got to watch out for. As Gold now comes across the line, takes P4. Congratulations to him.
Good race. But the winner was never really in doubt at all. I mean, Janky Whip was dominant from the start right there, down to the finish, and it's going to take a lot of effort to beat him, I think, because 20 seconds, 19 seconds in 20 minutes of racing, that's crazy, that's crazy. But let's go though, on to Suzuka.
On to Suzuka now. That is definitely going to be an interesting race. That is also a track I've practiced with Jensen and Andrea as well. When it starts in the rain, that rain is very heavy, and that's definitely going to be a proper challenge. So,
okay, we all know how it gets at Suzuka. When the rain comes out of Suzuka, it's a sticky one still. It's definitely, I mean, for the viewers, obviously it's very entertaining. I love a bit of rain at Suzuka, but for the drivers, I imagine it's hell, absolute hell. That cannot be good at all. But obviously, I'm a Chaos agent. I'm there for it. Let's go.
DHU now just changing up the track, so we will give the drivers a short moment to practice as well, because that's only fair. They got to practice in the rain. They also got to practice the track as well.
My days, R07 at the beginning and end. Whew.
Like you, Genius, I'm a Chaos agent. I mean, I don't like it when I'm driving, but when I'm hosting a championship, then that's the total opposite, buddy.
This is levels, man. Even I wouldn't do such a thing.
I guess I'm worse then. There you go.
Surrounded by rain everywhere. Flip me. Well, good luck. Good luck to the drivers. I mean, especially man With the way certain drivers are struggling to control their cars at high speed ring, I mean, good luck at Suzuka. Good luck. Let's see though. See the chaos unfold.
Now, of course, we must remember that drivers can also change their cars for this one, since it is essentially a totally different round. So Jensen's gone for his second car, the Alfa Romeo. CO2 seems to be changing. Janky Whip, of course, continuing with the Viper GTS. It seems that Stevie might also continue with the C8 Corvette, and we also must remember that Real Sam is now allowed to join, now serving his race band. Using a classic Calsonic livery, the livery we in the Japan Touring Car Championship, especially in this track as well, so that livery might give it a bit of good luck.
I mean, you're going to need it at Suzuka R07. You've got to do anything you can to please the racing gods here today, because they're clearly not happy. Look at this then. Everyone tuning in. "10 minutes practice. You're going to need to use all that practice." So we were here.
If I may, Genius, while we're actually waiting for these guys to practice and get used to the track and all that fun stuff, how about we talk about GCOR for a minute, mate? Because I'm extremely excited for that championship in about 2 weeks' time when we go to Autopolis. Bring our cars back out of the trucks.
Yeah, it's looking interesting.
It's going to be interesting, I can tell you that for free.
I can't wait. Obviously, it's not just Elite Series now, it's also Pro Series. So there's even more on the table, more racing, more action on your Friday evening. This time on a Friday, it'll become GCOR, so make sure you're there for that. And obviously new teams, new drivers, and obviously Group 2 cars in the Elite Series. So an entirely different flavour to enjoy. We already saw last season a couple of controversies with the cars and everything. So we're going to see that again, hopefully. And let's see if the different teams can, you know, put the different strengths and weaknesses of the cars to good use. We get some good racing like we did last season, which was a brilliant season last time out. So can't wait to do it again. Autopolis, the first round. Obviously, it comes to Suzuka, third round of the season. So okay, let's hope for some more chaos. Let's hope for some more chaos as well. Why not? But yeah, man, it's going to be interesting.
Absolutely.
It's going to be very interesting indeed. Not just that though, you also got wet multi-class as well. That's coming in February, but you can always look forward to that as well. It's looking
February
good
on Valentine's Day, we must remember.
Yeah, I'll be honest. This season is looking, the upcoming season is looking very promising.
It is indeed looking very promising, and we're very, very excited. Now the Panther Sim Sport, my team, has now got the Nissan instead of the Lexus. You can piss that Lexus right off. I'm telling you now, I do not want to see our drivers using that ever again.
It wasn't that bad, was it? I mean, I drove it.
It was
right.
terrible. We were carrying that Lexus. We might have just been pushing it around the track.
I mean, you guys got a win and all that. You were up there on the podium and everything. Like it was looking good for you guys. I don't know, man. Let's see if they can. We were only
competitive because we had a good team behind us. Like Stig, we must remember as well. He got us our first win in Daytona, which was completely unexpected.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Did not expect that at all. Like Daytona.
Absolutely, and that happened when I was just coming back from my 2-week holiday. So as soon as I came back home, like all the drivers were telling me, "Mate, we just won Daytona." I'm just like, "Oh, you're taking the mick, surely." But he's just like, "No, you guys won." I'm like, "Oh, how good is that?"
So I mean, that's the thing with the Lexus though. When you have it and you win a race, it means so much more than. Actually, no. Let me not say that because every race means something. I can't disrespect the Honda like that. You know, that's a serious car, and
What
it
do you
takes
mean
some
you can't
serious
disrespect
skill.
the Honda? That Honda's like 10 kilometers faster in the straight.
Nah, but it just takes some serious skill to get the Honda. You know what I mean? It's not for everyone.
Serious skill or serious luck?
Skill. I mean, you know, us owners, myself, Bali, you know, we're skilled owners. We're top of our game. That's how we get it. It's not for everyone, man. It's not for everyone. Only certain people can have that privilege.
I've been told that the Honda is very understeery, so maybe it might not be the best car, like all round in the championship. I definitely think the Nissan. Look, the Nissan might have finished what, 5th, 6th in the championship with the teams, but I think that's what we got to look out for the most. The Nissan's definitely going to be an all-rounder in all types of conditions, in all types of tracks. I think the Nissan's definitely going to be a proper challenger for the championship.
I don't think last season that the Nissan was really used to its full potential as well. Because obviously with the Nissan teams, let's think, you had what? You had Sauber Technic and you had ART. Obviously ART was doing well and then they had a bit of a rotation in their team. And that kind of ruined their momentum. And then obviously Sauber Technic, 7 Steps was doing brilliantly. But then when it comes to second driver, you know, Arps wasn't really matching the performance. So it kind of limited the team as a whole. So I think with the right team behind them, the right drivers behind them, they can definitely be a real force in the standings.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Might also add that 7 Steps was an absolute dark horse in the championship. Yeah, he had some very bad moments and some terrible luck at times, especially with that strategy he had in Spa-Francorchamps when there was rain and all that.
Yeah.
When he drove with a dead tyre pretty much. I think he's definitely going to be one to challenge for the championship, but he also needs to have a good team behind him as well. We must remember that Sauber Technic, all due respects to him, the team, it wasn't the best when it came to management. And as you can see that now because Spirit Courses, we must remember that is the product of the team owners agreeing. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but Sauber's left Sauber Technic. He's created his own team, and that leaves Team Purple Sector and Spirit Courses running separately. Yeah, it's going to be interesting also seeing that civil war they got going on. Both
very much so.
Former owners of Sauber Technic. So
a bit of war going on.
Definitely have to watch out for that.
But yeah, I do agree. 7 Steps, a big dark horse for the season, for the upcoming season. And I mean, it was good to see him get the win in the last round because I feel like he deserved that win for so long. How many times he'd been robbed of victory, and you know, to see him finish, I think he finished 3rd in the standings in the end anyway. He came from nowhere and came 3rd. So like, he's got some serious pace, and again, right team behind him is going to go right up there. He's going to go right up there. And you know, there was even rumours that, you know, GM7 was trying to sign him. It was linked with like a lot of the Honda teams. Obviously stayed loyal to Purple Sector. So we'll see how that affects him this upcoming season. Purple Sector yet to really release any statements about, you know, who's alongside him, because this is going to be the crucial thing. Who's alongside him next season? Who's going to support 7 Steps to try and get the championship? Because I think with a driver like 7 Steps, he has to be your main man in the championship. You can't really have him as a number 2. I mean, it will work for the certain driver alongside, but where they are now, you need just someone to chase the championship, and 7 Steps is your answer with that. But who they sign alongside, that's going to be the question with them. And another big story, J. Jeff, about Red Bull Petronas, the reigning Constructors Champions, no longer having the Honda with them. What do you think about that one there? That's going to be a crazy story. Like, can they retain the Constructors without having the the so-called best car on the grid.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I said before, I do believe that Nissan is a proper championship challenger. I've found that overall, as I was watching the championship back a few months ago, that car is definitely a better all-rounder. I've said to my drivers as well, hey guys, the Honda's not as strong as we think it would be. It's definitely a better all-rounder if we go with the Nissan, if we did end up with the Nissan, which we did in the end, despite all that drama, getting the Lexus. Terrible luck, but we've been saved, thankfully, due to ART, which is now no longer in the championship, been replaced by our Spirit Courses, of course, which is now running the Lexus.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see, I think, and I don't think the Honda will get much of a lead in the championship as we first thought it would.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, someone's preying on our downfall here, but I mean, those are the Honda. I assume, I'm not going to speak on the other drivers and the other owners, but remain confident. I remain confident in the car. I mean, I hope it does well. Obviously, because when I got the Honda, I was happy, as I should be, because that Honda did brilliant things for us, and I'm expecting it to do the same thing this season. New team, of course, getting the Honda as well. Road Tech Racing, RT Racing, and they got a decent lineup behind them. So what do you think they're going to do? Do you think they're going to make any noise this season, JJF?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We must remember as well that Shaq, former team principal of Panther Sim Sport, has of course moved on to bigger and better things. Of course, I wish them all the best. Definitely no bad blood between us. As you can see, when they released their car, they had a message on their car, and we'll when we do release our livery, which must I say I'm very excited for. I've worked my butt off trying to get a proper season reveal video going on. That's already in the works, or not already in the works. Sorry, it's ready to go. Just got to wait for the 11th, which you're annoyed with. But anyway, coming back on that, Road Tech is definitely going to surprise a few people, I think. And yeah, with the support behind everyone, they'll definitely fight for the championship. They're definitely going to be a dark horse, but they'll challenge the championship for sure.
It's going to be interesting. Very interesting. I think everyone's ready to go for this one then. So back to tin tops. I think it's Pan Am ready. We're waiting for Pan Am.
Yeah, Pan Am is now ready, yeah.
All right.
Everyone's ready to go.
Let's get into this then. Can't wait for this one. The tin tops. Round 9 at Suzuka, and we're already into the storm. Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Waiting to get the green flag from CO2. Okay, here we go. Tintop's ready to go now for the 9th round of the season. The penultimate round as well, we must remember, before we head to Bathurst in a week's time, which is something I'm very excited for. As you know, I also will be driving, so I won't be joining you on comms for that round, mate, but yeah, it will be interesting to drive with these guys at Bathurst. Of course, my home race, definitely have to make an appearance.
Of course, man. You've got to represent at home.
Here we go then. Going to the green flag now. Janky Whip lead field into the first corner. Let's hope no one does a Jack doing and crashes into the wall on the lap. Everyone seemingly behaving. And Stevie is off the road a little bit. He is saving it. He's definitely dropped down 2 positions already. Sam, Pan Am, Driver H, Real Sam. Everyone getting away cleanly. No contact at the moment. Janky Webb has got a penalty though, so there's definitely something going on there.
Okay, back, flipping out. Alright. I think I must have moved the mic out of position. A lot of commotion at the start there.
Oh, it's lit now in third position. That's definitely interesting. That car has definitely got some strengths in the rain. He came out of
struggling.
nowhere.
Jackie's all the way off.
Jackie was struggling as well.
5th place, and he's got that half-second penalty as well, so he's going to go even further down the order. Stevie, Panam, they're probably going to get past him right here. It's a terrible start for championship leader.
Jensen currently third championship. If he does win this one today, that'll definitely help him. Bathurst, Mount Panorama into the final round. As they come through the chicane now, is lit. Now taking second place away from. He does manage to run a little bit wide now, but he has now secured second place. Lit is now the furthest he's ever been in this championship so far. Currently, position.
And I can't get over Janky Whip. This is an awful start. He's gone from first down to 7th.
That is definitely an awful start from him. But if I know him is very well, he's definitely going to be challenging the lead in just a matter of laps. I definitely have huge confidence in him. He'll definitely make it up. It's definitely a spanner in the works for him at the moment, but he's a good driver, so most definitely he will be back up at least at the front of the field.
This is not going to be easy though. Race. He's the hope that everyone else just destroys themselves.
Currently fighting for 4th on the grid. CO2 holding 4th position at the moment. Pan struggling just a little on the road.
It's a big scrap in the back. Everyone's scrapping in the midfield for position.
Oh, he is. Driver H also fighting with NWR Stevie. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. There's been contact. Driver H clipping Stevie, and Stevie himself goes into Sam. Boys, behave yourselves. There might be a bit of work for stewards to do already in high speed, but there might be one more.
Gold down to 4th place. He lost 3rd to CO2, and now he's back on the inside. Straight back. CO2's not letting him have it though.
Gold. Get in 130. CO2 has now got position at the moment.
Hold on a second.
Championship is currently in 1st place. This is absolutely amazing stuff.
Nah, I've just come back. What on earth has happened? I was gone for like a minute. And I've seen... How on earth is CO2 in the lead?
Interceptor, he's fun coming out of the opening sector, and as well fun coming out of the first corner.
Madness.
No one seems to want with. And now CO2 is almost Sam now in our section. Interceptor fighting with Sam for second, and like I said before, GCOR is now right up in the opening few positions.
It's passed.
Now in second place.
GCOR is rapid.
Oh, a bit of contact. Oh, he's lost it a little bit. He's managed to catch it though. Position number 2, currently having a second lead at the moment. Just coming out of the SS. GCOR though, he's definitely going to have something to say about CO2 taking first place, but oh my goodness, man. As a commentator, I should not be anyone, but I does manage to hold the whip. Oh my god, this is fantastic.
I thought someone went off there for a second.
Yes. He's struggling with that car. He seems to have it under control, at least for the moment. It's Shotto now is challenging GCOR, but probably not for long. GCOR pulls away ever so.
CO2 needs to look out.
CO2 definitely needs to look out, as GCOR might go for it down the inside. Doesn't seem to want to happen, at least for the moment. I believe drivers, if they want to now, they can definitely switch to the slick tyres. I mean, the track's still a little bit wet. Slicks seem to be usable now, at least in this way. But we must remember there's definitely more rain coming towards the end of the race, so people also must take that into account.
That was so easy for GCOR. Oh my!
Oh, CO2 loses it! Side by side now into the chicane, coming out.
How has he kept that straight?
How did he keep that straight? That is a very good question. GCOR now pulling away ever so. Jensen and Pan Am now. They've come in for some slick tyres, I could only imagine. As so is Real Sam for slick tyres.
It's time to go. Halfway point of the race, and they've survived on those intermediates or the wets for that long, and yeah, it's reaching that point now. You've got to take that risk and go in. Obviously, we've got R07 coming at the end, but of course, it's going to get too dry. But you're always thinking about, obviously, you have to pit towards the end potentially. We'll just prepare for a struggle, so it's not done yet. It's not done yet.
It's definitely not done yet. Real incurring a 3-second penalty.
CO2, he's lost second. Out wide.
Oh no, he's lost second. He must have lost his car a little bit. That is not good. That is not what we want to see.
Back down the order. Still though in.
GCOR but Shotto now. Second and first.
Gold off as well. Drivovich and Stevie as well. And those two a bit of a coming together early on. But Stevie's now got his revenge. And he's back past.
Jensen now, he has lost the car a little bit. He's now down to 9th. Pan Am in 8th position. Definitely needs to pit now. His intermediates are pretty much dead on both sides of the front tyres. He definitely needs to pit for tyres now. Oh, as he runs.
Doing some motocross on the grass.
It is definitely motocross. GCOR is coming to the pits. That is an interesting strategy.
They're trying to stay out.
CO2 and Shoto now staying in. Who else is going to go into the pits?
I'll be honest, I don't
Gold
blame them
seems
for
to
staying
stay
out.
out.
You know.
Driver's staying out. Stevie comes in now for some dry tyres.
I'll be honest, no glaze, but knowing what I know about Driver H, if he does something, you might as well follow it. No glaze though. Because when it comes to strategy, I don't think anyone's better than Driver H.
I don't know. I guess we'll see at the moment. But since he has a front-wheel drive car, he's going to struggle way more on front tyre, or at least the rear tyres will be absolutely fine. But it all depends now. See if the rain comes earlier than expected, as he now passes Lancia in at the Unimog.
You've got to rate the loyalty from Lancia.
Also must remember that the current 3 positions are all taken by Mercedes AMG GTs. Sam in the GTS, CO2 in the GTR, Black Series, and Gold in the GTR.
Looking good for them right now. Janky came out in 5th position, so he came out ahead of Panam and Jensen. So for him, he's got to be catching Driver H and the 3 in front of Driver H as quickly as he can, because I mean, I don't know though, I don't even know if rain will come out at this point. I think it will, but it might hit a bit late at this stage, so Janky might be fine. He might get away with this, but then he has to catch them first. That's the first part of the task. He needs to catch everyone, overtake them, and then survive if the rain does come. I don't think it's going to come as early as the front 4 are thinking though. We've got what, 3 laps to go. There's not that much suffering. R07 can't really make that much of an impact that quickly, as Janky's easily passed Driver H, breezing by, and it's all about him at the moment, it seems.
I also must mention, I didn't notice this earlier, but the real stand is lit. They've come into the pits. They've changed tyres, but they've changed to the intermediate, not the slick tyres.
So they might be seeing something.
They definitely might see something, but for the moment, Sam's got the ultimate strategy. Currently in first. CO2 not too far second, just a second behind, as CO2 goes on rain, the wet track temporarily, intermediate tyres. I think both Gold and Stan need to learn from his strategy, at least for the moment. That is coming onto the wet part of the circuit to cool down his intermediates.
No mistakes from this front 3. They can't afford to make mistakes.
Absolutely no mistakes front 3, but let's not give him the commentator's curse, at least for the moment. It's Janky Whip who's speeding towards them at a very fast rate, as he's just 5 seconds now behind Gold.
So the question now then, do they come in? Or do they just trust their gut and stay out? I think you have to stay out at this point.
I think their strategy might work, because if rain does come and Janky Whip's stuck on the race mediums, and if it does come midway through the last lap, he's definitely going to struggle.
Shoto's in.
Shoto's in. Oh, I don't think that's the right move.
Oh man, I'm not sure, man. I think he might be damage limitation, because I think Janky's gonna pass him. What's that, 5 seconds between him and CO2 now? He's really cut the gap down. I remember at the end of lap 6, it was around 18 seconds. So he's really closing him down, setting fast lap 2:03, and of course CO2 was all 10 seconds slower than him.
He's good for race mediums as well. I really think that's the right call as he comes out. He does a wheel spin onto the wet part of the circuit. We must remember that part of the circuit is still wet, as Pan Am now has crashed in 5th place.
Look at this, Janky's predating CO2. He's got to him less than a second. How easy is this? Purple after purple after purple in the sectors, and I mean CO2 could try and defend this, but look at that, easily just on the inside. The door just opens for him, and of course you're going to enter and take the lead. Janky back up to the lead then.
Yeah, but I've seen some cloud cover. There's definitely more rain coming. CO2 must hope for rain. He must hope for rain on the last lap, because Janky Whip, I can tell you right now, on those race mediums, that is not going to do him any favours.
Rain's got to come now though, immediately.
The rain's got to come now. It has got to come fast, and it's got to come now.
Even the guys who stayed out there, Inters are looking so messed up. I mean, Gold, the Inters are nearly completely dead, and CO2 likewise on the fronts. I mean, it's got to come now, or else they might not even finish on the podium.
And I think it has come now. There's rain pouring down. I think there's rain. Oh no.
Was it false alarm?
I think I'm wrong. I thought there was rain coming. There isn't. False alarm, at least for the moment. But there's definitely rain coming. The cloud cover's quite heavy.
Jensen's back in, repairing damage though. Pan Am is also in. Oh, it is raining. It is raining. Yeah,
it's raining.
It's raining.
Oh my goodness! And
it's mad.
Heavy
it's
as well.
Crazy.
Oh,
Janky's off.
Janky has lost it. He's lost it.
It's a miracle.
There was definitely more rain coming.
CO2's going to get past him.
CO2 is definitely going to get past. Janky Webb cannot control that car.
Look at this.
Oh my goodness me.
On the inside. Wow.
A terrible strategy from him as CO2, without taking a pit stop, has the lead of the race.
My goodness.
I knew there was heavy rain coming, and of course, he spins out onto the track.
Janky spun, he's lost it completely.
He's lost it completely. That was not the strategy. That just wasn't the strategy. CO2 currently in first. All he has to do is just hold it now. Oh, he's coming into the spin. CO2, do not lose it now. You've come this far, mate. Come on.
He can just cruise to the line at this point. Gold as well, second place. Janky's having to limp his way through. Can't go flat out at all.
CO2 just coming out at 130 now into the chicane, into the penultimate few corners of the race. On the very last lap. What a strategy from him. The birthday boy from the... He comes across the line and he takes his first overall victory of the season. What a fantastic race from him. Fantastic strategy, fantastic race. Simply divine. Oh my goodness me. Now that's a birthday present he's definitely not going to want to hate. He's definitely going to love that one. And might also add, due to my, if my maths is correct, he also wins the Division B championship in tin tops. So he has now sealed the championship, at least in Division B.
Present. Happy birthday to CO2, man.
CO2, mate, the birthday of all birthdays. Oh my goodness me, what a race. And Stevie, meantime, comes across the line in 4th place. Jensen in 5th. LSR Pan Am struck intermediates, but he comes across the line in 6th place. Sam in 7th. Damn, that was definitely not the strategy either, mate. You should not have pitted. You might have won the race.
Heartbreak.
Real Sam comes across the line in 8th position in the GTR. Driver as well with absolutely dead tyres comes across in 9th. No points for him today as he might lose 9th to the slip on the very last lap, and he does. I can tell you right now, Genius, CO2 has to be absolutely elated with that.
If you can see the chat, he is.
CO2, he takes the victory.
CO2, congratulations, man.
Congratulations, CO2, mate. What a victory that was.
The strategy was brilliant. But then again, you got to look at Shoto. He's probably kicking himself right now. If I just stayed out, I would have had that win.
Definitely kicking himself.
But let's not discredit CO2 right there. Brilliant performance. And he stuck to his gut. His gut feeling. Stayed out. Even though it was looking like it wasn't going to come his way, he still stuck to the plan, and everything worked out just as he had planned. So that's the importance. Their strategy sometimes will be the most important factor, and it was just then. CO2 has taken victory overall.
I just cannot believe that. Oh my goodness me.
That was mad. That was absolute cinema, pure cinema there. You got Janky
that
losing
was
it.
Cinema. What CO2, a fantastic race. See, Genius, I'm sorry, we have to get him in here. That was awesome. We need to interview this guy. Janky whip as well, hitting himself. He didn't see the rain coming. He wasn't even focused on the weather radar. CO2, mate, Division B champion. How do you feel?
I'm kind of lost for words. That was, oh my god. I could hear my heart pounding in my chest as I was going around the final few corners.
That was mental, man. What was the emotion like?
I saw you coming out of Spoon Curve for the very last time, mate. I thought you would have lost it.
Nah, exactly.
I don't think I went beyond 60% throttle for that whole final lap.
What was the emotion like as you saw Janky Whip? Obviously, he's in front, but then you see the rain coming and he's losing the car. What was the emotion like in the car there for you?
I don't think I've ever been so excited to see some rain in my life. I mean, as someone who lives in the UK and I'm used to rain. Oh, beautiful.
That's very true there. That's very true there. Couldn't have come at a better time.
Just simply divine. No one deserves it more than you, honestly.
Thank you. Say great birthday present, I guess.
Yeah, oh, very great birthday present. Not only the championship, but a win as well.
Yeah, I can now finally retire this AMG Black Series and give it a nice home, because man, it's been worked this season.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. I mean, it would be nice to see it at Bathurst as well. Yeah, I think it's best to retire it just so you don't ride off the car.
Yeah,
that's going straight to the museum, man.
An F1 championship winning car.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Mate, I'm just elated for you, mate. I know how much that means to you. I know how much you've been fighting for the Division B championship and a championship in any sort of league, but surely this means a lot.
Yeah, it does. To win a championship now after losing three of them because of things that weren't in my control, it's really nice to finally get one.
Absolutely, mate. We also must remember now that you've surprisingly also shot yourself up into overall championship contention as well. I know I don't want to say anything, mate, but I don't want to say anything. Do you think there's just the tiniest chance you can win the overall championship?
If Aussie Supercar shows you anything about Bathurst, anything can happen in Bathurst.
Mate, I can tell you now everything. If anything does happen at Bathurst, it can happen. I can tell you that for free. So, 16 laps at Bathurst, 100 Ks, double points on the line. We have to keep an eye out for not only Gold and Janky Whip, but you as well, mate. Because absolutely, you definitely got yourself up into championship contention there. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, it was. I still can't believe it. I still can't really comprehend what's just happened.
Absolutely, mate. We're all rooting for you in Tom's box as well. Like, as soon as we saw Janky Whip, honestly, I feel bad for Janky Whip. I also feel bad for Sam as well. It's an unfortunate strategy from Shotto, but you've come across the line. You've finished first. Fantastic strategy. Like,
Yeah,
honestly, mate.
I was in a party with Chateau and a couple of the other guys as well, and we were sat there out going, you know, should we pit, should we not, should we pit, should we not, and I was like, I'm just going to thug it out, see what happens. It's pretty much the chance I had, and it worked. But, you know, it's a shame for Chateau because he definitely had the pace.
Absolutely.
Just unlucky on the strategy.
Unlucky indeed. Janky Whip also unlucky. He unfortunately didn't pay attention to the weather radar, as he said in the chat earlier, which is quite sad. Oh my god, mate. Just honestly, take a bow. Take a bow.
See you too. Congratulations, man. Good
Thank
stuff. Happy birthday as well, man. Happy birthday,
you.
bro. Nah, what
I
a
can tell
round.
you now, mate, I know what you're doing straight after this race. You're getting on the beers.
I sure am. I didn't want to turn up to these races drunk, especially not in this weather.
You're getting on the beers. Well, enjoy it, mate. Just seriously enjoy it.
Oh
Yeah,
well,
man.
thank you.
Congrats. CO2 race winner.
Oh, well, mate. Now at least you have some ideas for the rain in Suzuka. At least I don't want to give you ideas, but the idea's right there for GCOR, mate.
That's what I'm saying. Let me just look at the settings real quick, just so I can get a visualization. RO7, start and finish. Watch out, guys. Watch out. What date is it again?
And if it does happen, guys, please do not blame me. I didn't do it. I just said genius. The thing's right there.
All right, guys. January 30th. Look out. Look out. I'm not saying anything, but just look out, yeah? But yeah, man, this is brilliant. The weather, it played a good role. That's why it's good to be a Chaos agent, man. Because
Absolutely.
the weather really, it shook things up. It provided some chaos. You know what I mean? And you never know now. It's all to play for when we go into Bathurst next week. And I can't wait to be there, man. 16 laps.
I can't wait to be driving.
I can imagine, bro. The Bathurst home track. It's time to represent, bro. It's time to represent. It's time to show these guys what it's about. It's gonna be a blast,
I'll
man.
have to
It's
show
gonna be a
these guys
blast.
what it's about because, as you know, I'll be driving a fantastic beast, Ford Mustang American Racer. One of
Hey,
one of the power pack cars. Definitely reminds me of the Trans Am car. The team find racing throughout America and Australia as well. But it's a beast in Bathurst. Like, it may not be too fast, but oh my god, it drives so well. So I just cannot wait for that one.
I can't wait to commentate on that one day. It's gonna be on YouTube, as you know, on the channel. So make sure that you have the notifications on. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, so you know what's going on, and make sure you're here. I'm posting more content every day. Well, I try to, at least. You know, previous races and classic races and all sorts. So make sure you're checking that out. And yeah, man. With that, we're going to end the stream. See you guys in the next one. Obviously, Porsche Cup is tomorrow. So I'm there for that one again. Make sure you're there for that one as well. Tune in. I'm not sure what division I'll do just yet, but we'll get that sorted out, and announcements will be posted. Check on Instagram and check on the YouTube as well for that one. Follow the Instagram, that's going to be in the channel page, and the TikTok. And let's keep on going. So with that, yeah, I'll see you guys next week when TikTok returns to Bathurst.
The Bathurst, 100%.
Alright, thank you guys. I'll catch you in a bit.